All right, guy. Take two. We each caught a speck already. Tried to do some Lake Jessup action, but it just wasn't happening today. So now BP and I are at our small little lake. We're gonna catch some bass for some fish tacos, hopefully. That's the goal, right?
That's right.
It's the goal. I'm just waiting on this guy naturally. And we're off. Here we go. All right, guy. A little wind action. So I'm gonna start off with little swim bait. The goal today is to just catch a bunch of small fish to harvest for some fish tacos. So we're gonna chuck a small swim bait to start. Hopefully we don't have to slow down too much. But there's I don't know if you can see in the water. We had clear water, man. There's a lot of this, some eelgrass. Right here we got some curly pondweed. Got plenty of lily pads, but this stuff is everywhere. So it's a very, very grassy lake. No treble hook baits. So even a swim bait like this gets jammed up a lot. But hopefully, man, there's always fish hanging out around these piles of these grass piles. So hopefully they're out and about moving around and we can pick some off. Go. There's one. All right. There's a little bass flipping. That's what we're looking for. That is a eating size fish. Kind of skinny, but we're on the board. Just pitching a Senko around these edges. So we're kind of hitting the outside edge of this lily pad field. We just came from the inside edge around the reeds and stuff, but it was super duper shallow, so I figured I'd come out here. This is the outside edges of these pad lines are mixed in with the curly leaf pondweed and stuff, so it's a good spot, you know, a little deeper water, and again you're flipping in some grass and some pads, so kind of a good spot to get bit. We got bit. Bite. There's one. There we go. There's another little one. All right. We might be figuring something out. There's one. There we go. Another little one. Nice. There's another eating size fish. I'll take that. That's the third one, guy. We're getting there. There's another one. All right. So basically any of the spots where the grass kind of isn't, these deeper spots in between the grass and the lily pads is where we're getting our bites. So we definitely got something figured out. We got something going on in that little guy. There's one. There we go. There's another one. Heck yeah, that's another decent one. All right. Here we go. There's one. There we go. Okay, there's another one. That's a good eating size fish. So just to note that we're keeping fish from a small lake that doesn't see a lot of pressure. It's not exactly a public lake, not exactly a private lake, but there's a ton of small fish in here, so we're not doing any damage keeping a handful of them for some fish tacos. Usually it helps, you know, you want to pull some of the smaller ones out of the population because they can overrun a small body of water like this in no time, which is why you catch a lot of small fish. So that's why we're here, you know, taking fish from this body of water. We're not somewhere like a public, you know, like the Winter Park chain or Conway or wherever, you know, a public body of water. So I like to take some bass for some fish tacos here and there, and I usually try and stick to spots like this when I do it. There's a bite. There you go. Got it? Come on, get it. There we go. He was nibbling at it. There's another one. There he is. There's another one. Nice. We're definitely on a roll here. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just right along the edge of these lily pads. I'm not even really pitching to the edge of the pads though. I'm pitching a few feet off the edge of the pads where the grass is still growing, but it's not as, you know, you can see we got some emergent grass right along the edge of the pad. So I'm kind of just throwing a Senko 3/8 weight, and I'm getting it down, and I'm fishing the bottom on this outside edge of these pads, but not quite along the edge, just out further in the little deeper section of grass, and that's where I've been getting bit. There's not quite as much grass over here as where we started, and over there when I was fishing where we started, it was any of the like holes in the grass where you could see where the grass kind of ended, and there was just a good deep section, little pool trough or whatever. That's where I was getting bit. So we're kind of continuing that trend, just staying a little deeper, fishing the bottom, and getting plenty of bites. So we'll stick to it. There we go. About time, guy. All right, look at that. Throwing a little Senko style bait on a free rig. We're kind of on the outside edge. You can see this submerged grass here. We're kind of out on the edge of this submerged grass, still staying deep. There's a bite. Come on, baby. There we go. There's another one. There we go. Another eating size fish. Ooh, there we go. We got him. Okay. Fish. There he is. There's another one. Heck yeah. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Another little guy. We'll take it. There's another one. Here we go. Another little guy, but we'll take it. Shoot. All right, managed to catch some for the for some fish tacos. That was awesome. Caught them 2 different ways. We were using a free rig out deeper around the outside edge of the grass line, and then we pretty much caught them in between deeper grass edges and the lily pads. Hey guy, how'd you catch them today? What were you using? A Senko and a something. So, sounds about right, man. Guy, the water is crystal clear. Crazy. I haven't seen it like this in a while. All right, man. Sweetness.